sun was shining, I was lying in bed, wondering if she changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together sure were gonna be rough. They never liked Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. So now I'm standing by the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes. I'm heading out for the old East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car just as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Splitting up on that dark, sad night, both agreeing it was best. But she turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. But I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted on down to New Orleans, where I was looking to be employed. Working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. And all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I kept on looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on, when the place thinned out, I was just about to do the same. And there she was standing behind my chair saying, honey, don't I know your name? Well, I mumbled something underneath my breath. She studied the lines of my face. I must admit I was a little confused when she bent down to tie the laces on my shoe. Tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I wasn't sure you'd ever say hello, she said. You look like a silent type. And she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me. It was written by some Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and glowed like glowing coals, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul from me to you. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. And then he started into dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She lost almost everything she owned and she froze up inside. And later on, when the bottom fell out, well, I became withdrawn. I didn't know what else to do but to keep on keeping on like the bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. Well, now I'm going back again. I've got to get to her somehow. The people that we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how they all got that way. I don't know what they do with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road. I'm heading for another joint. We always did feel the same. We just saw it from a different point. Tangled